Good morning, Commissioners. Trisha Gallian, Legislative and Rules Manager. This morning, I want to share a legislative update. Today is the 88th day of the legislature's 105-day session. So they are nearing the end of their work, and one of the big things that they still need to tackle is the operating budget. As we talked about before, lawmakers are facing a significant budget shortfall this year, and last month, both House and Senate shared their proposed operating budgets. Both budgets create a two-part decrease in the gambling revolving fund. Both versions sweep funds, $2.2 million in the House and $2.6 million in the Senate version, and require the agency's revolving fund to pay for general wage increases and increases to PEB employer rates. One thing to note is other state agencies receive increases in their general fund appropriations to cover these expenses. The Gambling Commission receives no funds from the operating budget. We firmly believe that our agency would suffer with any amount transferred to the general fund, but we have spoken with several lawmakers who do believe that it is necessary for us to come up with an amount our agency can handle transferring to the general operating fund. So while we took everything into consideration, we determined that we would be able to complete a $1.1 million transfer to the general fund if absolutely necessary. This would be a hardship for our agency, but we would still be able to continue operations. One thing lawmakers have suggested is that we implement a fee increase on licensees to recoup some of the money transferred. This is not a step that we would like to take. Additionally, while a fee increase on licensees could be implemented, we would not be able to collect these fees until October of 2026, since we can only charge license fees annually and collect license fees on a quarterly basis. We do not set our license fees to prepare for any sort of budget sweep. While we still do not know the final details of the final operating budget that will be signed into law, we want you to be aware of the situation lawmakers are facing and the proposals they are making regarding our agency funds. We will keep you updated as the session progresses and as they continue to work on the operating budget. So switching gears, additionally, we have some good news regarding agency support legislation. House Bill 1149, which increases the penalties for animal cruelty and animal fighting, did recently pass out of the Senate. It had a few amendments, so it will now go back to the House, and they will either concur with the amendments or not. I do anticipate that it will reach the governor's desk shortly. Additionally, our agency request legislation, House Bill 1222, regarding a public records exemption for the proprietary security and financial information of our licensees and tribal partners, has now passed the Senate and is on the way to the governor's desk for his signature. So good news on that front. Any questions?